Hi Sadiq, thanks so much for sitting down with us.
Pleasure.
As someone who is quite seriously thinking about relocating, how do you envision keeping London inclusive after Brexit?
It's a big issue. I think one of the biggest challenges facing our city in my lifetime is Brexit. How we make sure that even though we may be leaving the EU, we remain open to talent, to trade, open to people. And what I've been keen to do is not to allow an impression to be created that we're going to stop being open-minded and outward-looking. And that's what the London is Open campaign is about, but it's a challenge. I've met people in London, they're Londoners by the way, who are originally from Poland or Bulgaria or other parts of the EU are thinking about, inverted commas, going home. I've met employers in London who can't get the same talent they used to get because people are scared to come here because we're leaving the European Union. It's going to be a big challenge for us. My job is to make sure I lobby the government to get the right deal for London, but also persuade businesses to stay here, but also to continue to attract talent. Look, our underlying strengths are going to change. Our legal system, the fact that we've got a great cultural offer, we've got a great financial offer, access to politicians as well. And my job as the mayor is to make sure we keep the best and don't allow the government to have any of the talent we've got be lost to our city.
If you were Labour leader, would you try and stop Brexit? The vast majority of Labour voters want it stopped, but Jeremy Corbyn isn't listening.
Nice try. I'm not the Labour leader, nor do I want to be Labour leader, and the Labour leader we've got is doing a good job. My job as the Mayor of London is to be an advocate for London. Sometimes I'll agree with my leader and my party. Sometimes I'll agree with the Tories and even Theresa May. But where I don't, I've got to make that point. So at the moment, there's a slight disagreement between me and the Labour Party. I think, for example, we should stay in the single market. I'm pleased the Labour Party's managed to get a meaningful vote in Parliament on the deal. I'm really pleased the Labour Party's campaign against an extreme hard Brexit. I'm really pleased the Labour Party is saying we should be in a customs union. I'd like to see us be in the single market as well. And so if it's the case, we can't get a decent deal around, for example, visas and EU talent, I think we should think about all the options on the table. And one of those is looking at a bespoke London deal.
A hard border on the M25.
And I'm not a believer in walls. I'm a bridges person rather than a walls person. The walls person's on the other side of the Atlantic. Not a border around the M25, but the government realising London's different. We voted to remain in the EU, so we want EU talent, and we need it as well. So we're different to other parts of the country.